When I was little, my father was famous. He was the greatest samurai in the empire. He cut off the heads of 130.
Hey everybody, Jerry Williams, aka Greater Sapien here. Thanks for stopping by. Today we have another installment of the Comment of the Week. This one is a politics edition because it comes from a comment made on the Debate Watch video I made the other day. Now, the purpose of this video is not to argue politics, per se, though I am going to be pointing out how savvy Harris was in this exchange and how deftly she manipulated Trump. The comment comes from user M. Ball. Now, M. Ball is not a flat earther. He, she, or they regularly chime in, agreeing with me on the topic of globe denial. But when it comes to political subjects, we seem to be polar opposites. This led them to come at me with this comment. 53 minutes, 8 seconds. You hear what you want to hear. She said people carrying tiki torches, spewing anti-Semitic hate. And she said Trump said there were fine people on both sides. She's devious and blatantly lying. But what a surprise. Debater 3 and 4 did no fact checking. The moment this comment refers to is this moment in my video. Harris has just mentioned Trump's words after Charlottesville, and in his response, Trump says Harris's claim has been debunked, and I respond with this.
Also, on Charlottesville, that story has been, as you would say,
she didn't say the thing he's arguing against.
Sean Hannity, Jesse, all of these people, they covered it. If they go an extra sentence, they will see it was perfect. It was debunked in almost every newspaper.
See, she said, he said there are good people on both sides. She did not say he called white supremacists good people, which is what he's arguing about. He did say there are good people on both sides. He's arguing against something she did not say. She was smart in the way she put it together. And I was correct to say it. And the moderators were right not to fact check her. You see, Harris, no matter how much Trump and his faithful try to claim she's dumb, is much more intelligent and savvy than Trump. And one of her goals in this debate was to show how weak and easily manipulated Trump is. And she did that here by bringing up something she knew would get under his skin, and apparently the skin of folks like M. Ball. But with this statement, she did not say anything that was untrue. So, I'm going to play what Harris said, Trump's response, and then explain how it was Trump and M. Ball who heard what they wanted to hear. First, Harris.
But this is not an isolated situation. Let's remember Charlottesville, where there was a mob of people carrying tiki torches, spewing anti-Semitic hate. And what did the president then at the time say? There were fine people on each side. Let's remember.
Now, here's Trump's response.
On Charlottesville, that story has been, as you would say, debunked. Laura Ingraham, Sean Hannity, Jesse, all of these people, they covered it. If they go an extra sentence, they will see it was perfect. It was debunked in almost every newspaper, but they still bring it up, just like they bring 2025 up.
So, M. Ball criticizes Harris, saying she said people carrying tiki torches, spewing anti-Semitic hate. Well, there were people carrying tiki torches, and they were spewing anti-Semitic hate. Chanting that Jews will not replace them counts as spewing anti-Semitic hate. And she said Trump said there were fine people on both sides. Well, he did say there were fine people on both sides. Stop. Here he is saying it.
But you also had people that were very fine people on both sides. You had people in that group, excuse me, I saw the same pictures as you did.
She was telling the truth. Stop right there. There is a claim that Trump called white supremacists fine people, which he never directly said. But when it was initially said, It was understandable to think that that might have been part of what he was saying. Later, he put out a statement clarifying that it was not what he meant, and thus the claim that he called white supremacists fine people is considered false. And that's what Trump was arguing about here when he referenced this esteemed fact checkers that are his Fox News ass kissers. The problem is, she didn't say he called white supremacists fine people. She was deliberate with her wording because she's not stupid. She said, he said there were fine people on each side. The only fact check he needed was that he said both, not each. Otherwise, it was factually correct. What Trump and some of you heard was he called white supremacists fine people. And he and you were triggered by what you thought you heard. That's why he said it was debunked, because he heard something else. But that's not what she said. Now, was it devious for her to do that? Maybe. Did she know that saying that would plant something else in his mind? She'd have to be pretty smart to do that. She worked him. She showed that his ego is so fragile that he can easily be manipulated by world leaders. I always say that politics is not a realm of pure critical thinking, because try as we might, our biases will always interfere with how we process political information. M. Ball's reaction here is a perfect example. I'm certain that there are a number of moments from me in that video as well. Maybe I'll do a review of my reaction in a future video. Until then, take care.
That's my job. That's what I do. I don't lose. I win. Is there no one on this planet to even challenge me?
Maybe you came by to congratulate me on last night's victory.